Hi guys, welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. Hello new people. I'm Angie. Thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. So I thought I'd show up and say hello in person and thank you in person. It's been like 4 to 6 months since I've been in front of the camera. So this has been good. I am trying to calm down since Libra's reading. Oh my gosh, you need to check it out. So I'm going to chat just for a few seconds and get your energy into these cards. We're going to do your monthly reading and pull 4 cards. We're going to clarify each of those 4 cards as much as we have to. That's going to stand for the 4 weeks ahead, okay? We're also going to utilize our Deviant Moon Corner. That's going to let us know if or what Spirit wants us to really pay attention to, if we need to forgive ourselves for anything, or is somebody in our group circumstances stabbing us in our damn back. We got to know these things. So Aquarius, that's what it feels like. Aquarius, let's do your reading. I was like stuttering and everything. Libra's reading, I was so freaking overexcited. Drama. All right, guys. First card out for you. 2 of Cups. Second card out. The Sun. Beautiful combination so far. Third card for you. Oosh. All right, that's too many cards. But Page of Swords, the Moon, Justice, and the Nine of Swords. That's too many cards. We don't want those. But if they want to come out, they certainly will. You've seen it. You know it. Third card. 7 of Swords. Something's going down. Something's going down. Fourth card for you. 2 of Cups, the Sun, 7 of Swords. Fourth card. King of Wands. This King of Wands energy has been very active. Very active here. 2 of Cups, the Sun, 7 of Swords, and the King of Wands. So, oh yeah, you guys, I gave up on trying to sync my voice to the other camera that I had so you guys could see the cards. So on occasion, I will hold them up for you. Okay, so let's clarify what's going on here. Definitely seems like a relationship that's for damn sure. Okay, the Sun sometimes reminds me a bit of a pregnancy, semi-timing card, as well as things being exposed, and happiest card in the deck, sort of, but it's right next to the 7 of Swords. So I don't know if somebody's been keeping something a secret and it's coming to light, or they're keeping, a lot of people do keep pregnancy a secret, or the fact that they don't want a pregnancy. They don't want to be with child or whatever, a secret as well. So King of Wands has been very active here. Let's clarify for you, Aquarius. Clarifying the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is clarified for Aquarius by the Page of Pentacles. Clarifying the Sun. The Sun is clarified by the 9 of Swords. 9. Here's a timing card. Here's, like, to me, it's 9 months. So it's screaming at me like there is something coming out. There is some sort of, and don't forget that the Sun card on the traditional deck is that little kid on the back of a horse or whatnot. So something's coming out, something has come out, something is destined to reveal itself. And this person is really not wanting to. Maybe there's talks. There could be talks maybe one part of this partnership wants to start having kids and the other one really doesn't know how to say it. The other one might be getting cold feet. And feel free to swap the energies as well, as if this is not your reading. You know, enjoy, support others. But sometimes couples aren't on the same page. This could be adoption. This could be anything. Any means of, you know, having starting a family. But it seems like the talks have started. Pages are communication. Knights are the action. But it seems like there's communication about family and practical matters between these two. You know, you can look at that pentacle as a bun in the oven if you want, but one person isn't 100% on board. They might want more time to put things into place. You never know. They might have a opportunity in their career, which will make them busier. So something about this talk about family matters isn't sitting right with one person. There are definitely two people here. One of them, again, is being exhibited by the Seven of Swords. Their feelings is being exhibited by the Seven of Swords. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Emperor. This is two people. Two fire signs, perhaps. But now we have the Emperor clarifying the Seven of Swords. This person is not wanting to expand their family, the family, start having a family. This person does not really want that. They don't see that in their future right now. They seem to be career, business oriented. They seem to like it the way it is. Clarifying the King of Wands. King of Wands is clarified by the Star. This person might. So you might be at a point in your relationship, because King of Wands and the Emperor here aren't newbies. You know, they're not wet behind the ears. They have a few years on them. So you might be at the point where you want to discuss, as the King of Wands energy here, starting a family. And this Emperor, your counterpart here, is not willing at this time, is not into that idea at this time, okay? So I want to pause and see if I can take a picture of it and start posting it up here if I can. Yeah, well, it happens sometimes, you know. Somebody could say, okay, I've waited that 2 years, now I'm ready. And you might be with someone who just doesn't want to have kids. I'm not sure if this was discussed really, but I feel like this person, maybe they didn't know either truly how they felt about it, and that's why the Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Emperor. There could be a possibility that you just didn't know, you know, and then later on down the line you're like, no, I actually don't want to. We'll see. Let's clarify further. The Two of Cups right next to the Page of Pentacles. And that's clarified by the Four of Swords. So this conversation happened and really didn't go anywhere. It was like, okay, I'll think about it, as the Emperor here. Exactly what I just said. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's wait a while. Let's see how things unfold. The conversation was initiated, and it's like, okay, we'll think about it. We'll ponder it. But it hasn't gone anywhere just yet. And now it seems to have revived itself, wants to come back on the table for discussion. We'll see. Or there is a possibility that during that time, somebody has conceived. Clarifying the Sun right next to the Nine of Swords. And that's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. during that time, somebody might have conceived, okay? Because that pentacle, the first pentacle and this pentacle have a lot in common. Adding them together, I get another 9. You know, but then this also could be what we stated earlier with the Emperor here, who's coming through with the 7 of Swords, that wants to concentrate on their career. You know, and that damn sure looks like they want to concentrate on their career, and they're torn because of that. They like things the way they are right now. The 8 of Pentacles is not somebody who is an entry level, just starting out in their career. They're damn near a magician. They're a master at their craft. So like I was saying, this couple here is, you know, not just starting out in life. One of them, it feels ready to expand the family or to begin having a family. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Excuse me. The 7 of Swords right next to the Emperor. 7 of Swords for Aquarius right next to the Emperor. Thank you, Spirit. Very difficult to get some information out here, but this wants to come out. The 7 of Wands. This person, look, y'all, please. Don't play with me. The Emperor was clarifying the 7 of Swords, further clarified by the 7 of Wands. When I'm telling you that this person is not ready and does not have any real plans on once, they like the way their life is now. They don't want to bring any extra responsibilities into the family. You know, and they have that right. They have that right. Maybe you're the one being, you know, it's not pressured, but it does feel like pressure when your other half wants to start a family and you don't. That's a big lifelong commitment there. Emperor is not looking forward to it. And like I said, one person does, one person doesn't. So this is a monthly reading for you, Aquarius, for the month of July, 4 weeks preceding this. You may notice that if you have been having this discussion, it will come back to the table in one way, shape, or form. So this is a heads up about which way you can go, save everybody the headache, and really construct some good dialogue here. Clarifying the headache of tiptoeing, that's what I mean, and hiding their true feelings. Let everything come on the table, come out on the table, so we can have a good, honest discussion here. Clarifying the King of Wands right next to the Star. And that's clarified by the Fool. Here's your new life. The Fool always reminds me of birth, a new life. Might be, like I said, there's 2 ways this can go. You might be, or you might hear somebody saying that they have conceived, or they want this conversation to come back to the table. But it seems like there's some sort of, you know, it would be a new life if you included children into the mix here. All right, yeah, it sure would be a new life if you did. It'd be a whole new ball game. So this is, excuse me, this is a serious, very serious decision to make. And just because we see the 9 of Swords here and the 7 of Swords doesn't mean they're not taking it seriously. They're taking it dead ass serious. That's why it's here, you know. So let's get our final clarification and see what's up. Clarifying the 2 of Cups for Aquarius right next to the 4 of Swords. And that's clarified by the Page of Cups. Oh my goodness. So the Page of Cups, again, here is, you know, water energy, bringing the 2 together to the table. Can we get into this conversation about expanding our family. It's coming back to the table for consideration. This can also be looked at that during this time, these two, pardon my alarm, these two and the Two of Cups have conceived. It looks like an agreed sort of situation here. Something has been growing. Clarifying the Sun. I am getting so excited. Let me just put some air in these cards. Clarifying the Sun. Aquarius. Clarifying the Sun. You know, and some of y'all might find out that you have conceived and everything has worked. You've been trying over and over again, and it's finally, you know, taken hold. So it can be good news there as well. Clarifying the Sun right next to the Eight of Pentacles. And let's clarify about the Page of Swords. Look at all this page action. Results coming in. Results coming in. Somebody's going to be told. Somebody can be told here that there has been a conception. You could be a scenario here where you tried multiple times. One person might have lost hope, and that could be evidenced here in the Seven of Swords, pretending like they do have hope, but when they really didn't. So this could go either way, but there is conversation coming. There is talks on this table. Conversation, news, something is coming. Somebody is hoping that they will be with child. That's for sure. In all situations, one person is hoping that they will be with child. Clarifying the Seven of Swords right next to the Seven of Wands. Hermit. Now I have to say, oh, and it could also be, excuse me, I dropped 2 cards. I really don't want to tell you, but I have to. So this fell, the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So somebody wants to start and add to the family, and somebody doesn't, as well as somebody could have a hard time conceiving. Okay, I'm not going to take them because they kind of like somersaulted and did all sorts of things there. So, you know, the Hermit is here clarifying the Seven of Swords. So what I was going to say before I drop the cards is that I feel like somebody really doesn't want to have an addition to the family. This is what it's looking like. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. Deep down inside, somebody doesn't want to. And that's really coming through. Before the Hermit popped out, I said, you know what, maybe they don't have any hope. If this is for the other scenario where they're having a tough time conceiving, and they're just like, sure, we'll try again. But deep down inside, they don't think that they'll be able to conceive with their partner. However, at this time, I'm feeling like one half really does not want to add to the family at this time, or, you know, they just don't want the conversation. They don't want to bring it up. It's like in all of these Swords cards, they're kind of like dreading that conversation. And it's like they have to be not chased after, but you got to come and get their attention, because the Page of Swords is right next to the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you have to come and get their attention for them to talk about this. Otherwise, they don't want to. And I see why Judgment wanted to flip out, but I'm not taking it. Clarifying the Fool, the King of Wands right next to the Fool. And that's clarified by the Nine of Wands. If they hear, I'm going to clarify that Nine of Wands further just to, you know, ease everybody. But if they hear that there is and has been a conception, you know, Some people, it'll take them a while to warm up to that idea. It'll take them a while to warm up to the idea that there has been a conception. We'll give people the freedom and the room to process their feelings. But if there has been a conception, it'll take them a minute to chew on that and warm up to it. It's shocking in any circumstance, that's for sure. Let me pause, take a picture. I hope I'm able to load these. All right, so real quick, I want to go ahead and clarify the Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands here, and the Nine of Wands, just to get a better picture of this person and why we are kind of creating a big boundary about this, having a extra mouth to feed, starting a new family, expanding the family. Clarifying the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Swords again. Well, what do you know? This person is not interested. This is the person that we peeped from the beginning. Really doesn't want to bring it to the table. Damn near had to corner this person to have the conversation. And this doesn't mean it's a female pressuring a male or whatever, or some, like I said, it could be adoption, it could be anything. You could be the female that's, you know, wants to pursue their career more than expand the family, and that's perfectly fine. Clarifying the Nine of Swords right next to, oh, no, clarifying the Nine of Swords. Show us the Nine of Swords, Spirit. Thank you. So Aquarius, heads up, that conversation's coming back around, or somebody's going to tell you they're with child. Better be clear if it's you and you don't want it. Clarifying the Nine of, not want a child, but want to conceive or start a family. Clarifying the Nine of Swords. And that's clarified by the Nine of Cups. Flip-flop. You know that they want this, and I feel like it's you, but I'm speaking to the strongest energy that I'm with right now, and I feel like I'm with the person that does not want the conception, does not want to expand the family. Let's clarify the Seven of, oh, I'm right, Omen. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Every time the Hermit is here, pay attention. Seven of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands. This is that energy. It's all tied together. This is that energy. This person, this King of Wands person, is the one that wants to conceive. This King of Wands energy is the one that wants to conceive. And they're being blocked out. They're being blocked by this Emperor who does not want the conception, who does not want to expand the family, who does not want to adopt. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is clarified by the freaking Tower. Shit. I have to clarify that one more time because I don't know if that's going to be, you know, discussion that this person is now with child. It's got 9 wands with it, you know? And the Tower is a climactic card. That could stand for a damn birth on the way. Whoops. That could stand for a birth on the way for sure. Let's clarify further, Spirit. The Nine of Wands that was clarified by the Tower. Are they with child? Is it a birth on the way? And that's clarified by the Knight of Wands. I really feel like they're going to say that they are with child. The Knight of Wands is a sexual energy card. You know, if you see it in any other capacity to be a flirt, it would be a, what do they call it? A player, this and that. And obviously they're not there to chat about the latest books that are bestsellers. They're here to mess around and get that wand action. And I feel like this is what we're asking for. And this is a climactic card. The Tower is a climactic card. I was asking if this person was going to tell the King of Wands here that they were with child. Because the conversation's already happened. And here we are with the climactic finish. Didn't even say it like that. Hold on, let me... Yeah, I want to take a picture of it so you can see it. So now let's pull our Deviant Moon cards. Page of Pentacles again. The World. Super feeling pregnant. And the Hermit. The Hermit is here again with the Emperor. So this conversation about really either starting a family or expanding the family is definitely coming around. And one person absolutely in every single grouping of the weeks doesn't want it right now or ever. But they have that right to, you know, either want to start a family or not. And right now it's just it's coming back through in this Hermit card. This feels like a conversation that's coming back to the table, or we've had this conversation and now we're finding out with the conversation of the Page of Pentacles that there's something on the way. The World card is also a timing card. It's also close to a year or something of that nature. We're talking 9-10 months. So here we are, Aquarius. That was majorly spicy. What are air signs doing to me today? You guys, it was so nice to say hi, meet you in person. Thank you again for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for your weekly readings. Bye.